Hey, sailor.
I'm sorry, miss, but that seat's taken.
I don't see anyone in it.
Well, my wife just wanted to call and see what's keeping her lover. He's not with you?
Mm-mm.
No, it doesn't matter. I'm not hungry for dinner yet anyway.
Why are we eating at this hour? It's not even dark yet.
Well, that's your absentee husband's idea, so that he and Alexis would have plenty of time afterwards to, you know, discreetly.
While you and I...
Oh, I go dancing in Paris?
Naked in a fountain?
Yeah. I'm sure we could find a fountain that's somewhat closer. Maybe open up a fire hydrant or something. Besides, my situation is a little uncertain at the moment. I could use the distraction.
I know. I think about it all the time. And I think there's a potential source of help that you're overlooking.
Where? You're gonna punch Jerry for me. Then what potential source of help am I overlooking?
I'm married to him.
Ned must be on his way. Aren't we having dinner?
Well, we'll think about it when it's dinner time. Have a nut.
And another thing. You must know how hard this is for Alexis.
It really is. I'm really hungry.
No, it's the situation that I've put you and Chloe in with Ned. You know, the three of us walking around keeping a secret that he can't be told. I mean, she's right. It's gotta stop.
I didn't intend to guilt trip you into it, but if he knew about Jerry... As I understand it, he who runs ELQ can pretty much run this town, and that's what Ned has been doing for the past few years. So if he can pull some strings that can make a difference, then...
Well. What's got you lot looking so serious? Oh, do I? Last time I looked, it was a public place.
Well, this discussion isn't public, you see. It might, as a matter of fact, concern you.
Should I be worried?
I think you should.
Chloe?
You know, you might end up with a floral bedspread, you know, and it would be no worse than you deserve.
So, why's that?
Because you're interrupting Jax and Alexis, advising me on what to get you for a wedding present.
Is that what I'm doing? Then I guess for Bobby's sake I should cease and desist, and I will, if I can just borrow my brother for a few minutes. If you don't mind, Alexis.
Only if you bring him right back.
Of course.
You have to hand it to him. It does take a certain kind of audacity to greet your brother with a smile and then lie to him through your teeth.
I'm having a very hard time handing him anything. As far as I'm concerned, his sole redeeming characteristic is Jax.
So I guess that Alexis and the annoying Ashtons know all about my alleged crimes now?
Were you getting paranoid on me?
You didn't tell them?
Why should I? Unless I thought you were lying to me.
I'd be pretty damn stupid to do that to you twice now, wouldn't I?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
You had me worried. I thought for a minute you were going to take Corinthos' word over mine. And you know how that man is. He can never forget a grudge.
I guess he got me where I was most vulnerable.
You know what? I forgive you. This time. You know why? Because you're my little brother, and I know that you need guidance.
Yeah, that's right. I need guidance.
Hi.
Hey.
Am I late?
About 15 years for me, but apart from that, you're perfect.
Hi, Jax. Are you joining us for dinner?
I know Alexis and I are having dinner with what Cherry calls the annoying Ashtons. I mean, I'd ask you to join us, but, well, the Ashtons annoy him, so. Besides, your table's ready and we're still waiting on Ned.
Actually, no, you're not.
Oh. Guess you're right.
And so are you. We don't want to gum up the reservations. It's going to take them about 45 minutes to set up a table for 6 here.
Okay? Enjoy your dinner.
You look lovely.
Thank you.
And besides which, the Ashtons really are annoying.
How'd it go?
How'd what go?
I'm sorry, I got testy.
Nah, you didn't even notice.
All right. Isn't anyone going to ask me or scold me for being late? Don't you want to know why? I could have been in a head-on collision with an 18-wheeler for all you know.
Sweetheart, why are you late?
Are you late?
Jax, did your brother take a potion that makes him irresistible to women or something? Because these two couldn't take their eyes off him. Or is something else going on?
You're not saying anything.
Champagne, please. Our private stock. And 4 glasses.
Oh, I see. So to you, my brother's return to laundering money is to celebrate with champagne.
Well, not exactly. So, that's why you two always seem to stop whispering whenever I walked into the room.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, that was my fault. I asked her not to say anything until I knew for sure. And then when I did know for sure, I wanted her to keep it between us until I found a way out.
A way out? Really? I don't see what the problem is.
You don't?
Well, no. I mean, you're not responsible for Jerry. I mean, you do meddle in each other's business, but, I mean, you're not partners in the legal sense of the term.
Well, what has that got to do with anything?
Thank you.
Well, I just mean this time when Jerry sinks, you know, you'll have to sink alone.
What's that supposed to be, advice?
Honey, you're technically correct, but what you're overlooking is that Jerry is Jax's brother, so nothing really happens to him alone.
Yeah, you know how that goes, Ashton. You love them even when you don't like them very much. You protect them when you can, even from themselves.
Oh, yes, I know exactly how that goes. And I've tolerated more or less a constant barrage of ridicule from you for doing that very thing. More than once, I even recall you trying to tempt me to jump ship and let my family go to the dogs. Which, of course, I can't say might not have been fitting. Well, Jax, congratulations.
On what?
Welcome to the Gatekeepers Club. There's no benefits or privileges, but we're very selective.
Cheers.
Folks, your table is ready when you are.
Thanks.
Thank you. So, as far as you know, Jerry is not under investigation.
No, but it's only a matter of time.
But you were able to horse trade him out of it last year, right?
Yeah, but it cost me everything I had, and I have a lot less now.
All right, so when the axe falls, the only way to save Jerry's neck is with cash, and lots of it.
If the feds would rather have money than have Jerry, yes.
Okay, so, well, most of my net worth is tied up in L&B or ELQ stock.
Ned, forget...
Alexis, you did all the wheeling and dealing last year. If I liquidate everything, would that be enough? No.
Okay, will this help? If I sell Chloe Morgan Designs, my accountant says this is what I can make.
No,
Put it away, please.
No, I wouldn't even have my company if it weren't for all of you.
I'm sorry, this is too much. I won't have it, either of you.
Just drink your champagne. How does it look,
No,
Alexis?
Ned, I mean it. No one has ever offered to do anything remotely like this except maybe Jerry, and you guys are blowing it up like it's nothing.
Because you would do the same thing for them any day of the week. However, to pay back the amount of money that I'm guessing the feds will say passed through Jerry's hands since last year, it'll take a fortune on...
Fortune on the what?
Japanese stock market?
A fortune on the Cassadine scale. I think I'm about to be brilliant. I know the magic words. I do. Cassadine, heiress. That would be me.
No.
You need a fortune to bail out your brother, and all I have to do is claim what's mine. When it turned out that Nicholas wasn't the prince...
Prince of what?
Excellent question.
The entire Cassadine financial empire, it's based in Greece, but holdings are all over the planet. You know Stefan.
Yes, at the nurse's ball.
All right, you will consider him the Cassadine poster boy.
Very old money.
Ancient money. And a great deal of it belongs to me.
Yeah, but you let go of that in the desert.
Not in writing. And I don't see any reason why I can't claim what's mine now.
Do I need to make you a list starting with they'll kill you?
What? I grew up my whole life wanting to be part of a family. I wanted it to be the Cassadines. They weren't interested. You're my family, and you are my family. And I will do whatever is necessary to save your brother. And if all it costs me is money that I don't even care about, what difference does it make?
Do I need to remind anyone here why the helicopter crashed in the desert?
Okay, wasn't it in a sandstorm?
No. Stefan's mother, Helena, sabotaged it.
The Cassadines can get a little cranky.
They've already tried to kill you on more than one occasion.
Your family actually tried to kill you.
Kind of makes you appreciate Aunt Gertrude and Edward, doesn't it?
I'm kidding.
If I could just come up with the right strategy. Gee.
No.
You're no fun.
No, why don't we just all pool our money and let Jax invest it? That's what you're best at.
Well, it's risky and we're running out of time.
I can prove to the FBI that I am entitled to that money, and that will buy us a few months.
No possible way.
It's out of the question.
What's out of the question, little brother?
A spa. Alexis wanted the four of us to go to a spa this weekend.
Yeah, and the whole thing is completely out of the question.
You know, I hear there's a great place in the Berkshires.
Yeah, do you think you can get a group rate on mud packs?
Hey, if you think I'm taking a mud bath with Ashton, forget it.
Not a mud bath. A mud pack is something entirely different.
Look, if the two of us manage to get away for the weekend, we're not taking an entourage, nor are we taking a mud bath.
Fine, it was just an idea.
I was a wonderful idea at that.
Thank you.
Oh, didn't you agree not to hound your little brother tonight?
Am I hounding you?
Well, you're not coming to the spa, that's for sure.
Oh, you're going to a spa.
Ask Ned.
Ask my wife.
Oh, ask Alexis.
When was the last time you had a mud bath?
Jax and I got stuck in quicksand once in the outback.
Oh, yeah, I remember. I was hanging onto a tree branch all night.
Couldn't find the Jeep.
You had a beer.
Did I get you out?
It was your idea to wade into that thing in the first place.
Oh, dear, this could go on all night, couldn't it? Let us know about the spa.
All right, come on.
We're getting a little too good at this.
They didn't suspect a thing. Why, you don't think they bought it?
I have never wanted to hit anyone before. Not until this very instant. He was just so close. I just want to pop him one right in the stomach.
Aim lower and don't miss.
That's my Cassidy.
Hey, Bobby loves him so much. So do you, and he seems to be taking it for granted. Why should you have to pick up the pieces?
And why should all of you give me everything that you own?
It must be the champagne.
Yeah.
Don't you see, Jax? That's how much you mean to us. Give up my company to bail Jerry out.
You'd punch him in the stomach.
Oh, we could gang up on him in an alley.
Shove him in the river.
Introduce him to one of my cousins.
But it's you, Jax. If you're willing to give up everything for your brother, so am I.
Me too. I will, liquidate L&B. Tell me I didn't say that.
And I'm your wife. What's yours is mine. I mean, what's mine is yours. Especially if I don't even want it.
Do you know how much this means to me?
You aren't going to tell us, are you?
Chloe, you can't sell your company. The reason we all ended up married was to try to save it.
What we have now is more important than Chloe Morgan Designs.
And Ned, I don't know your angle on this yet, but I know there is one.
You're welcome.
Alexis.
Why not put the Cassadine money to good use?
As the man who loves you more than life itself, absolutely not.
And as your husband, no.
If I could just get my hands on that money, we could just give it away. We'd make history.
If you live to see it.
I can't believe you're even considering it.
The Cassadines are not going to come after me.
We can't assume that.
Helena's practically dead. Stefan and Nicholas have much more important things to worry about. And the other Cassadines... My husband happens to be a very important person in the world of international finance, and that money is rightfully mine. We were able to foil Edward and Gertrude. Why not take on the Cassadines?
You're kidding, right?
I'll think about it. But for now, thank you.
Wait, you're not going to get all misty on us, are you?
All of you.